Okay, so I wanted to make a video on how I was able to get the proper tension in order to pick this lock. This is a gun safe, has the fingerprint code. Sorry, it's dirty, I'll explain in a minute. Yeah, so sorry about the lighting, but the poor lighting was actually better than bright light, and I'll explain that. So when I first approached this lock, the first thing I did was go for the covert instruments turning tool, and as you can see, too big. The other side, the smaller side, once again too big. Very close, but too big. This is definitely on the smaller side, smallest one that I've encountered. And then went for the Sparrows, I believe they call it the GOAT. Too big. Went for their Mantis. Too big. Pretty much thought I was going to have to come up with something custom. Then last minute, I thought about the flag. And lo and behold, that is what worked. Well, let me just prove that I was able to get it open. So the difference here, sorry about that. I'm going to try to show this the best that I can. So if you look close, sorry, there's a slot across from the notch. And this flag, again, I'm going to try to show this very hard on the video. But if you take the flag, stick it tight against the notch, all right, and then slide it forward a little bit. See how I'm sliding it forward a little bit? It goes into that slot and stays in the notch at the same time. And that's how I was able to get the proper tension on this. I don't know if that's by design, if I got lucky, but that made all the difference right there, is being able to get inside that slot, remain inside the notch, be able to turn to get the proper tension. I do also want to talk briefly about this. As you can see, this firearm safe was only anchored to the wall. So all that anyone would have needed to do to walk away with this safe would have been to just literally rip it off the wall. So I'd like to make a suggestion that if you're going to have a safe like this, find a stud for your screws. The whole idea behind this system, from what I can see, is that you can't access there's a bracket that holds the box, the safe itself, and you cannot access the screws unless you have the box open, and then you can get to the screw. So the whole idea is that you can't just walk away with it. But unfortunately, if you do this, you can just pull it right out of the drywall. So please, folks, if you're going to install a gun safe like this, find a stud or find a different place, because that's just unacceptable. That's all I have.